Tonight, there is a new report out detailing a strategy by the Michigan GOP to actually challenge and potentially overturn some results in the upcoming election.
And it's that report that's causing a lot of buzz today up on Mackinac at the policy conference. Devin Skillian is there live for us tonight. Devin, this is a pretty detailed plan here.
It sure is, Kimberly. There have been a lot of people urging the GOP to stop trying to relitigate the 2020 election. Well, this plan outlined today by Politico in their reporting would be less of a look into the rearview mirror at 2020 and more looking through the windshield at 2022 and what's ahead this fall, which would involve getting more Republicans to the polls not to vote, but to work. Island fever doesn't really apply at the policy conference. The attendees stay pretty dialed in on developments elsewhere, and so it was with the report from Politico, outlining plans for stacking traditionally Democratic polling places with Republican poll workers. Audio, reportedly from GOP meetings, speaks to a near invasion.
We are trying to recruit, truly, it's going to be an army, right? We are going to try to recruit lawyers. We're going to have lawyers that work early to build relationships with different judges, so that when that happens, we're going to have lawyers that have relationships with the police chiefs in the different areas.
Detroit stands ready.
Today, Detroit City Clerk Janice Winfrey confirmed to me that Republicans have forwarded the names of 850 applicants to her to be poll workers in Detroit.
Our charge is, to ensure that we have a representation that, as we should, from both of the major political parties that work with us for every election.
We're going to do everything we can to ensure the staff is prepared to protect those secure protocols and do everything transparently. I mean, the bottom line is we will not stand for anyone who tries to interfere with our elections processes at any point.
While the Michigan GOP is nominating candidates who have made baseless claims about the 2020 election, some longtime Republicans are dismayed by the tactics.
There's a faction in the Republican Party, and unfortunately a faction that's gaining more and more control, as we saw at the convention in Grand Rapids, basically taking over the party. And it's they've adopted a win by any means necessary mindset that we used to associate with Democrats.
Now, we should point out here, there is nothing illegal about people working at the polls. We need people of both parties to work at the polls. And in fact, Janice Winfrey pointed out to me, you don't even have to live in the city at which the poll exists that you're working. You just need to be a registered voter in the state of Michigan. But I think everybody's going to be on guard here that this could be a matter this election cycle of not just getting out the vote, but lawyering up. Kimberly, back to you.
Indeed. Okay. Devin, we appreciate it, and we'll see you again coming up on the news tonight at 11. Yeah. And we want to let you know, too, that our own Rhonda Walker, she's up there. She'll be moderating a panel on the future of women in the post-pandemic workplace. It's set to start tomorrow at 11:35 in Mackinac, and we will be streaming it live on our website. Click on Detroit.com and on Local 4 Plus.